Diversity Visa Program or DV Lottery is congressionally mandated and allows up to 80,000 persons from nations that are historically underrepresented in terms of migration to the United States of America to qualify each year for immigrant visas, which are also known as green cards. The program is called the Green Card Lottery or DV Lottery. Wise Thinking likes to send you some notifications. Do not forget to subscribe for weekly videos. Notifications can be turned off anytime. The Diversity Visa program has been running successfully since 1994, and every year many participants come a little closer to their American dream. Filling out the application form is the first step, and below is the data which must be included in the application. Number 1, last name, first names. Number 2, date, place, and country of birth. Number 3, address. Number 4, passport information, number, country of issue, and expiry date of the passport. Number 5, marital status. Number 6, if applicable, information on children and spouse. Number 7, photo of yourself and any dependents. Number 9, the highest degree of education. Important. Each person may only participate once per year in the Diversity Visa Lottery. If you submit more than one form, you will be automatically disqualified. The results of the DV Lottery will be known in May of the following year after the application has been submitted to the U.S. authorities. They check and send you your result immediately. If you have not used the service, you will have to check your entrance status online, as the U.S. authorities do not send out any notifications even in case you win. Example: if you apply before November 2020, you can check your DV Lottery entrance status in May 2021. The exact date varies each year. Process after winning the DV Lottery. If you were selected in the DV Lottery, you must apply for the green card using the DS-260 form, where you will have to provide extensive personal information about yourself and your family members, for example your spouse and or children under 21 years of age. Prepare for the interview sometime after sending the DS-260 online form. You will be invited to a U.S. consulate for your visa interview. This is usually scheduled in your home country. About 14 days before your interview appointment, you have to undergo a medical examination by a local panel physician of the U.S. Consulate General that usually takes between 1 to 2 hours. Moreover, you need to bring a couple of documents to your interview appointment at the U.S. Consulate. Among the documents needed are: Number 1, copy of biometrics page of passports. Number 2, birth certificate or extract from birth registration. Number 3, police certificates, for applicants from the age of 16. Further documents, if applicable: marriage certificate, divorce certificate, military records. DV Lottery winners interview. The interview itself is not that difficult and will be handled by a consular officer at the counter in either English or the language of the country you are applying in. The one-on-one interview usually takes less than 5 minutes. The accurate and successful examination of the submitted documents by the consular officer is more important. In theory, the appointment is more about the verification of the documents. After a successful interview appointment, your immigrant visa will be put directly into your passport. To activate your green card, your first trip to the United States must take place within 6 months after the medical report was issued. However, there is no required length of stay, so you could travel to the USA to activate your green card and only stay for a weekend, for example. 3 to 6 months after your activation trip to the U.S., your green card will be sent to the U.S. address you named in your form. Important: the U.S. authorities will never send your green card to an address outside the USA. If you don't have a U.S. address, contact them for help at info@dvlottery.com. Do you have to immigrate immediately? If you're one of the lucky winners of the DV Lottery, you don't have to immigrate to the USA immediately, and you won't lose your original citizenship either. However, the U.S. authorities will only issue a green card if the applicant declares an intention to immigrate. Therefore, you should only apply for a permanent residence permit if you intend to live in the USA for a longer period, whether to work, study, start a family, or retire. You also have up to 1 year to decide on whether or not to accept the green card in the event of a successful draw. However, you need to make sure that you do not leave the USA longer than 12 months after you receive your green card or 24 months on request. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Wise Thinking, and take care of yourself and each other.